Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, text 74. Sanjay Uvacha Etiha Aham Vasudevasya Parthasya Cha Mahatmanaha Samvadam Imam Ashrosham Adbhutam Roma Harshanam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So Sanjaya said, so we begin the Bhagavad Gita where Sanjaya is narrating to Dhritarashtra what's happening on the battlefield, because Dhritarashtra couldn't go to the battlefield because he's blind. So Sanjaya, who is Dhritarashtra's servant and he is a disciple of Vyasadeva, Vyasadeva gave him this divine potency, this divine vision that he could see what's happening on the battlefield. Like now we can see far away from camera, no? Although we are sitting in different places, we can see each other. So same, Sanjay could see what's happening on the battlefield, and now he's speaking. So he heard all the conversation of Krishna and Arjuna. He heard the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Now Sanjay said, thus I have heard the conversation of two great souls, Krishna and Arjuna. And so wonderful is that message that my hair is standing on end. In the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, Dhritarashtra inquired from his secretary Sanjaya what happened on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The entire study was related to the heart of Sanjaya by the grace of his spiritual master Vyas. He thus explained the theme of the battlefield. The conversation was wonderful because such an important conversation between two great souls had never taken place before and would not take place again. It was wonderful because the Supreme Personality of Godhead was speaking about himself and his energies to the living entity, Arjuna, a great devotee of the Lord. If we follow in the footsteps of Arjuna to understand Krishna, then our life will be happy and successful. Sanjaya realized this, and as he began to understand it, he related the conversation to Dhritarashtra. Now it is concluded that wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, there is victory. So Sanjaya could understand, oh, Krishna spoke about himself. Krishna is saying he's the Supreme Lord. And Arjuna is his pure devotee. Krishna is speaking about his energies. He's saying that this material world is just is my energy, and that the living entities are my fragmental parts and parcels. And beyond this material world, there is a spiritual world. So Krishna spoke about himself. And so that's why Sanjay is like, wow, this conversation is so wonderful. It's so wonderful. And now what is it concluded? That wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, there is victory. So wherever there's Krishna and his pure devotee, is always victory. Wherever is Krishna and Arjuna, there is victory. Any questions or comments? No? Okay, so Sanjay is saying, text 75, Vyasa prasadat shrutavan etad goyam aham param yogam yogeshwarat krishnat sakshat kathayataha swayam. By the mercy of Vyas, I've heard these most confidential talks directly from the master of all mysticism, Krishna, who was speaking personally to Arjuna. But this will need a little more explanation. So we can read this tomorrow. We can do the text 75 tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining it. Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Hare